Welcome to season 3 of Inner Workings. So this is where things are going to start to get a little funky. So as we dive inward, we are going to be assuming that you've spent some time with the lessons explored in season 1 and season 2. That doesn't mean you're not welcome to join, but as you run up against what seems like secret inside information, you're right. No, mostly what we'll be doing here in season 3 is we'll be deepening our practices of what the yogis refer to as pratyahara. Pratyahara, when literally translated, means to eat in reverse. What you usually see in the texts is a description of to withdraw the senses inward. Whatever we give our attention to, okay, and the way we give attention to things is through the senses. What are we looking at? What are we listening to? What are we speaking about? What are we touching? What are we smelling? Whatever we give our senses to requires some of us, okay? The Taoists refer to the sense organs as the 6 thieves. And sometimes you don't realize this until you're really sick. I mean, have you ever been like so sick, so exhausted, so weak that you don't even have the energy to read a book or watch a movie? It's that level of awareness that everything requires some of you. And so the call of pratyahara, again, which usually gets translated as drawing the senses inward. At first, that could seem like an invitation to a really boring existence. Like it could seem like, okay, no more soft kittens, no more chocolate cake, no more blue sky. That's not the call. The call is to start to use these sense organs, the eyes, the nose, the ears, etc., to use these sense organs to begin to touch, taste, and sense and see inwardly. Because when we can turn these sense organs in and start to see inwardly, because we're not giving that energy away, a couple things happen. One, it's incredibly and deeply nourishing, okay? 2, you start to become intimately aware of this interior landscape, which until we put some attention to remains hidden. And 3, one of the most magical things that starts to happen is it's not that you've removed yourself from the exterior world. What's happened is it's become much richer, because as you find yourself looking at a beautiful sunset, having a wonderful meal and conversation with friends, spending time with your pet, there's a depth of the experience. The experience has more meaning, more richness, more tactile, because you can feel it on the inside. Okay, so the main purpose of this season 3 is to start to become more sensitive inwardly with the hope of becoming more intimate with the magic that's available. Now, one little extra detail that feels useful to share. Because most of these clips, it will look like we're not doing anything. So this work can appear boring. This is how these teachings stay secret. You know, sometimes you'll hear this rumor of, oh, those are very secret teachings. Do not share them. Nothing needs to be kept secret. Things just remain secret. Okay, because until we're ready, they won't be revealed. Okay? Now, another little piece to that, though, is because it can sometimes seem like we're doing nothing, sometimes there's the temptation to overdo. So we'll be doing something very subtle and very simple with breath retention. And the temptation will be to overhold the breath or overreach the awareness. And in our experience, strain in the subtle realm the effect of strain in the subtle realm lasts a lot longer than strain in the grosser, more physical layers of self. Okay, so we, just as the suggestion in the physical realm is to like back off a little bit, it's even more important in the subtle realm. So I'm going to do my best as we move our way through these sequences to try to really communicate baby steps, slow beginnings, But you're on the honor system. Okay. So glad you're here. So fun to be sharing these. And as you know, in the sharing, they become more vivid. So please do not hesitate to reach in with any questions or results or feedback. You know, we're in this together. These teachings only exist in relationship. So happy you're here.